So I took the car for a drive, and it was good, but I'm going to take some stuff apart already. I got something that's pretty dang cool you got to see. This is a cam angle sensor kit. That's to bolt that down. And then this is a wiring harness for it complete. And these are ignition coils, 8 of them, and a coil bracket. That's right, coil on plug, baby. We're doing it. So my ECU has an expansion port in it, which is that plug right there. So that plugs into the back of my ECU, and it's natively wired up for all this, which is pretty freaking cool. So a general rundown. These are my LS coil. Well, they're not LS coils. These are Igna 1 coils. So these guys get mounted, I'm thinking, wherever I want to, really, but I'm probably going to take the covers off here. I think this one's going to go right about there. So I'm going to take the valve covers off and mount them to the valve covers. And on the other side, I will probably put it, I never use this oil cap, so I'm going to kind of block it. But I'm going to go right about, I think right about like that is where that one's going to go, right back there. So I've got that figured out. Now what I need to do, I've got all kinds of stuff to take out. So this goes bye-bye. This is no longer going to be here. This goes bye-bye, and all of my plug wires, I've got to redo those. So that is what I'm going to work on now. So I'm going to take all of these off that I just got done. I just finally got them all cut to length and fit where they're supposed to be. So I'm going to take these guys off here. And then I've got to make sure that I get the distributor stuff. This comes off. The TFI module comes off. And then on the inside, there's some other stuff that I can leave in there if I want to. Couple things here. One, those 2 black bolts right there that came with the kit, they're for the little toothed wheel. Those are metric, and the ones, that little silver one there and there, yeah, well, they're standard. They're an 832 screw, and they sent a metric screw with it, so that was kind of annoying. But I found a couple 832 screws. So this is what it looks like here. I've got it adjusted, so they say the 4th tooth is supposed to be even with where the sensor is. And if you look, this sits on there. So you mark where the center line of your sensor is. That's that guy. You can see a point mark there, and that's lined up with the 4th tooth. So got that part done. Now I'm going to screw this on there. So now with the distributor locked down, I've got that tightened in. I'll get that right here. We can put our CAS kit on, cam angle sensor kit. Man, that looks cool. All right, and then this is our plug for the pickup, so that'll go back that away, and I've got a harness that it'll plug into. Now, the other thing I don't like is that I bought their bracket kit. You can see I've got my Igna 1 coils there. And here is the harness that it plugs into. Well, you can see that the harness is made for the coils to be way farther apart. So when I start plugging these in, see how the harness gets all funky? right? So if I actually plugged all these in here, work with me here. All right. If I actually plugged them all in, you see how far back that one is? So it's going to scrunch up this wiring harness. So I'm going to probably take this apart all the way back to this one and figure out how I want to do that. First thing I'm going to do though is mount these onto the valve covers so that I can make sure that this looks good when it's installed. In case you're not familiar with steering performance, this is the ECU that I've got. It's in a factory case, but it's an MS3. There's a jumper I had to take out. See, I got right there. Distributor in, because we no longer have that. So I had to take this guy out, take that jumper out. Almost there. A few other things to do. I'm definitely gonna have to get my plug wire shortened up, but that's not a huge deal. I've got enough to do a few of them tonight, and I'll have to get some more ends and do the rest tomorrow. So no biggie. And the star of the show, my cam sync. Got all the plug wires done. Pretty sure everything's wired up. Everything that, I still got to finish that. I've got to get this back on. I got to get that back on. That's minimal. I had a whole bunch of wiring to do in here that I finished up last night. I had to take out the old harness that I had strung out through here. There's all the extra wires right there. But I had to take out the old harness and I had to put in the new one and rewire everything back the way it was. So I think we're ready pretty soon. After I get this back together, it should be time to fire it up. Finished product. We got everything all on. Exhaust pipe, charge pipe. You can see all the coils on this side. I'm not sure if that's the best spot for them, but that's where I ended up. You can see all the wiring goes in there. Really wasn't that bad. It took me a while because I unwired some stuff and ran stuff a different way. But I feel like it looks really good. So I've obviously still got a mess in here. I got this dash off and I got to clean some stuff up here, but the wiring's done. Just leave that off to make sure I don't have to get into there at all. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to get the program stuff that we got to do changed over. So I'm firing up my ECU and my display here, and I'm going to change the parameters that need to be changed on the ECU. So the nice thing is that they give you this right here, and this is all the parameters that you've got to change. The fixed timing is just until you get everything set, and then you'll go use table. I'm going to pull up my project on here, and I'm going to make sure that it matches what I've got on here. All right, so I legit just got all that stuff transferred. There's a video of it for you if you want to see it. But I got all that stuff transferred over, and we're going to try to start this. What do you guys think? You think it's going to start first time? What do you think? Yes or no? Well, here goes. No freaking way. That just fired right up. Oh man, that's so good. That is so good. Yes. Oh, okay, that was a lot of hard work. It was idling really high, and that's also because I finally got my my idle air control valve wired back up. A series of unfortunate events, but when I was trying to wire in something else, I had unwired my idle air control valve. So for the last year, I've been having to like just hold the RPMs until it maintained temperature, then it would maintain idle. So it's idling really high because the idle air control valve is wide open now. That's so cool. So cool. Yes, yes. That was awesome. All right, well, I've got some more work to do. So excited! I got the idle turned down a little bit. That's just gonna wait for the idle air control valve to work. Dude, I'm so stoked right now. I got a button up the dash. I'm gonna take this for a drive probably tomorrow, but woo! Drive fast, take chances. See you soon, boys!